Welcome to the future. Hello, beautiful people. We are live. We're so live. We're doing it twice. That's how live we are. Welcome to the show. Today's episode is going to be extra, extra, extra large. And yes, this feels reminiscent of something we just did a couple of minutes ago. What are we talking about today? I don't know, not just yet. I just want to introduce you to the entire Futur Family. What up, guys?
What's up? Hey, Matthew and Cena here. I'm sick. Trying not to get everybody else sick on the couch.
He's sick, trying not to be a prick.
Thank you, Matthew. Hey, hello, future friends. It's Greg.
Hey, everybody. It's Stuart Schuster, your man, long-lost man from the future. I'm back from being banished for one episode only. Let's do this thing.
Hey, Stuart. Stuart, for a very
You win.
limited engagement, one time only, we let Stuart out of we let Stuart out of the editing couch, and he's back. He's so back.
Get as much of me as you can, because there may not be another chance.
Love it, love it. Okay, who's up? Who's next?
It's your boy, Bear Battlez.
Are you looking at the right camera, Bear Battlez? All right, good job. And we'll plug your website later, or your YouTube channel.
Hello, I don't know who I am, and I don't know why I'm here.
All right, let's pass it on.
You guys, I don't need an introduction. You know the drill.
Oh, but you got to keep the mic to your face when you know the drill. It's like you know the...
Right.
Fall in, future fans. It's Sergeant Burns.
Love it. And we forgot to say hello to Eric and Aaron. That part up. It's okay because we're live, Aaron. And it's the year-end show, the recap. And we've got, as you may have guessed it, a bunch of bloopers and videos we're going to watch together. We'll also be answering your questions and giving some stuff away in the way that we do it, just to say thank you. So you guys want to stick around for this? You guys ready? Roll the titles! Okay, we're back. And we figured it out. Their mic is off, and they did apologize for the audio problems while having their mics muted. It's called irony. So hello, welcome to the S show that we call the future. Guys, for real though, we're gonna get going, and we're gonna watch some clips. I think we're gonna have some good times, making fun of ourselves, and maybe making fun of you in the process if I can help it. Okay, Mr. Ben Burns, what are we doing?
First, Chris, I have to say, I have to compliment you once again for opening the show in the way that you do. Good job.
Thank you,
Gotten
sir.
a lot better.
Thank you.
The past year.
We all got a little bit better the second time around.
I know. Let's take a look.
Let's do it.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey.
Whoa,
Wait.
Hey, Chris.
wait a minute. You don't look like the normal crew. Who we got going on here? Introduce yourselves, you guys.
Hi.
He's not used to it. You're in the headline.
Come on, man.
Totally. Been
Come
a while.
on, Greg. Step up, dude. Step up.
Hey, I'm Greg Gunn. I've missed you, and I'm back.
You are back.
But honestly, guys, you know, I think that I am the best show opener. So
Clearly.
we're gonna pull up a clip of the team in action when Mr. Ben Burns opens the show. Let's see this. We're gonna try and tackle these questions today on the Future Live. Let's roll that intro.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, so that was not the intro, but
Right. Yeah.
all right. But I have to say, the most improved award goes to Molly and Aaron as a group.
Let's do it.
Let's take a look at their clip.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Chris Do, here live.
You're not Chris, you're Molly. You're
Oh,
hosting the show as you.
sorry. I'm trying to be you.
Shut up, it's not. I didn't even roll my hands like that.
Hey, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. We have more posters
Molly,
to go over with.
reach up to the mic and push that. No, not that part. Don't ever touch that part. The gun. The bridge. This part.
Okay.
If you ever see me doing this, push it down a little bit.
Oh, Okay.
Use that. Make sure that's.
Hey guys, I hope you go over with Emily another video.
Don't lean on that table when you're doing your thing.
Okay.
Aaron, let's
Try
stop.
to stand up straight, you know.
Stop the
Okay.
take.
Okay.
Get a clean take here.
Go to our channel, subscribe.
They're already on our channel.
Make sure you go to our channel. It says make sure.
You were doing so good. Cut.
Buddy, it's Christo. I'm here live on the future.
Aaron, are you rolling? You didn't even wait for your cue to say action.
Action, go.
All right. It's terrible.
That was spot on, Molly.
It's the worst thing I've ever seen. Go
Okay.
ahead, Molly.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Molly, live here from the future. I'm taking Christo's spot today, so we're in for a ride. Let's get this show started. Aaron, roll the titles.
Almost good. Rolling. Okay, settle set. Aaron, go ahead.
Line? Dude, I'm not going to be able to do that. That's just too much stuff to remember. What was the first thing again? Just the first thing. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We have plenty more videos of Emily doing, what was it?
Molly, it's you. If you laugh, you have to laugh quietly behind the camera.
Okay.
You can't let him see you. Just quiet.
I can't see her, I can just hear her giggling.
I'm good.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We have a lot more type posters to review with Emily, but we'll do that next week. What happened there? What did I say?
Are we done with that? So you guys, there's an adage that says hire the best that money can buy, and you don't know our operating budget. You can see what kind of talent I'm working with. And people are like, why is Chris always so angry? I wonder why.
I thought we did a great job, so.
You did such an amazing job, we didn't use any of those clips.
It was perfect.
blooper reel.
Just what I.
Save the best for the last.
Yeah,
Save
exactly.
the best for last. What else we got, Ben?
So our team has grown exponentially over the past year, too. Last year, at this time, it was Aaron and Cheryl, right? And
That's
that was
right.
it.
That's right. That was the
So,
dream team.
You know, and Matthew, sorry about that.
All right, Matthew was in there too.
But we've, I came on in January, Molly came on in May, right?
June.
Yeah. But I think that we've all grown exponentially professionally, too. I mean, just our professionalism on air and the way that we handle things is I'd say that we're pretty close to perfect. Let's take a look.
We can see maybe like some wild grass blowing in the wind, swaying in the wind. That could be kind of cool.
To show
He could be
the
thinking
air.
something else that's really what it reminds him of. Something very sweet.
You know, I feel like you see the bird. I know I keep saying the birds, but like the birds, man. Like, all right, hold on, give me.
Pull yourself together.
We lost Aaron!
What's going on, dude?
Aaron! You're flying down his office! I gotta leave the show!
All right, now you got Chris, dude. It's like contagious. So I'm next now. Am I next now?
I know.
I have to know, what was that about? What were you guys cracking up about?
It's about the birds, obviously.
It's something about the birds. But every once in a while, you get together with a bunch of dudes, and one person says something totally stupid, and then it just becomes this thing that I try to be professional. I try. But once you go down the giggle factory line, then it's game over. That took us like 10 minutes to recover from.
That did. I mean, I understood where Aaron was coming from, though, with the birds. And then you just kept making fun of him because you were like, what's up with these birds? He was trying to say surfing and birds, they're connected.
Okay.
All right, but that's not all. Let's pull up the next clip. Again, our professionalism is
Unmatched, unparalleled, unequaled.
Around you. Look, it's like the Matrix shot where I'm just like.
It's so smooth. How does it do that?
Wait, I'm like too fast for it now. Oh, I'm just flying.
And if we get Scott's one too, and
What the heck are you guys doing? Do I pay you guys to do this? Oh. Are you guys even listening to music?
Okay.
Okay, guys, if you haven't figured it out, it's because we got a new gimbal, and this is what people do with technology that we purchase. Oh my goodness.
Speaking of technology,
yes, sir.
I think that we have drastically improved, and I'm going to say again, near perfected our live streams. Let's take a look.
I'm afraid to. I'm afraid to, man.
I mean, clearly after this one.
Let's do a quick roll call because I'm not here by myself. Let's introduce the cast and crew of the show. Who's up?
What's up, everybody? You guys
Alive and kicking Ben. And this is everybody that's joining us on Zoom. And in case you guys are wondering, how the heck did these fine, good-looking people, men and women, wind up on the Zoom call that we should be cutting to any second now, Aaron? Hey, Molly, how's it going?
What's up?
Nice.
What up, dude?
Whoa.
Chucho Corona, Tara Hadley, Jack HC.
Molly, read some comments.
I am. I'm going to read some comments.
That's Aaron's default thing. Molly,
I know.
read some comments.
Can you say anything else? All right, let's see.
Okay. Omar. This is their number one job, is to make me look good. So hopefully I'm looking good, coming in loud and strong and clear. We're going to be on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitch. You guys, we're going to call for you in a second. That's cool. You're not Chris, though. Take that title off. What are you doing? It's a fumble. Okay, let's introduce the team. You guys might see a new face and on camera. Introduce yourself, Molly.
Hi, guys. I'm Molly. I'm new here at the Future, and I'm the first designer on their team.
Sorry, those aren't working. Those aren't
Okay,
working
forget
right.
that.
I'm not going to use those.
Oh, my
Forget
God.
it.
The last person in our broadcast booth today.
Guest.
The last guest
of honor.
Guest of honor.
Let's see her.
We're talking about my wife, my better half, Jessie Do. Say hello.
So it's
Ben, I have to say something real quick.
Okay.
Luckily, this show's only 2 hours long because there's an endless amount of clips we can go to. There will be some decision that we have to just cut the show of bloopers, right? All right, Ben.
It is.
What are you gonna say?
Well, on a more somber note, a serious note, let's talk about the guests that we've had on the show over the past year. Can you name some of the few really notable ones?
Yeah, we've had some superstars on our show, and even more on our podcast. But on the YouTube channel, the ones that you guys are watching right now, we've had Kyle Cooper, we've had Danny Yount, yet to be released for you guys. We've had Petrula Vrontikas, Allison Goodman. We've had Eli Cohen. We've had Hugh Barton. We've had Mattias Omotola. We've had Jung Hong yesterday. Who else have we brought into the show? We've had Dr. Lorne Buckman. What up? Who else have we had?
And if you guys don't know him by name, we've got clips of him. Let's take a look.
Let's do it.
So, Chris, what is it like having some of your heroes on the show with you?
That's very interesting. I don't know if I would consider my heroes. I look up to them, and it's important when you're talking to people just to see them as regular people. So if you put them on that pedestal, then it becomes really intimidating to talk to them, and then I wouldn't be able to do my job.
Interesting. When you're conducting the show, when you're hosting them and interviewing them, we try to be, our professionalism and that of the guest is top notch. So let's take a look at some of our
I'm
less
afraid to, Ben.
prouder
I'm
moments.
just afraid to. Okay, we're all rolling. Here we go. Here's my clap test. Okay. Is that how you're normally gonna sit? You seem like are you comfortable? Yeah. Okay, because he'll frame. Okay. Hey guys, I'm really pumped up for today because first time ever we have a female co-host, and I'm gonna introduce her in 1 second. So stick around. Okay.
Okay, let's do one more for safety.
Dude, let me do one more.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm really pumped up today because for the first time ever, we have a female co-host, and I'm going to introduce her in 1 second, so stick around.
Do it one more time.
Jeez, you're killing me on this, dude! You're killing me, Larry! All right, one more time, guys. Now she gets to see the warts and Huh? What?
More comfortable for her, because
No, this show's about me, not about Melinda. Yes. I'm just reading the comments, you guys. You guys can do whatever you want. This show is all yours. But you know what? Maybe we need to take a break in watching the blooper reels. What we need to do is, I think, answer one of the biggest questions that people keep peppering me with is, how do you manage or balance and find that equilibrium point between work and family? So that's a big question. And Ben, you have your family here. And I've instructed both Mattias and my wife Jessie to kind of lay down the law and tell the truth to see if I'm telling lies or not. But I would like for all of you guys to kind of contribute in this dialogue if possible, okay? So luckily for me, I have a very supporting wife, and we have very clear roles and responsibilities. I generally take care of all the things that happen at the office, and she generally takes care of everything that happens at home. And we both like to be in charge, so it's good that we have areas of our own kind of domain where the other person, if asked for their opinion, can offer it. Otherwise, we kind of stay out of each other's business. This wasn't always the case. There was a time in which I probably put my wife in a very unfair position as the financial officer of the company, yet she would kind of ask me about numbers and how we're doing, and I didn't want to talk about any of that, and that created a lot of friction in our life. And it wasn't until we kind of were able to separate roles and I manned up. My business coach, Kier, said, you're not being fair. You make her in charge, so if things don't go right, she gets the blame or fingers are pointed at her. Yet when she tells you what to do, and she's probably the smartest person in the company when it comes to this kind of stuff, you don't want to listen to it. So you're going to have to man up. You're going to have to look at the books and do the things that you do not like to do. You're going to have to sign the checks, or you're going to have to check the balance and make sure everything's okay. And when I took on that role myself, I think it really changed fundamentally the dynamic between my wife and I. And that's worked out really well. Now, I will often say this to you guys, like, I work really, really hard. I probably am working 16 to 18 hours a day. The first thing I do is check the social feeds. The last thing I do is check the social feeds. I'm writing, producing content. I'm on the road. I'm giving feedback to the team. And the only way that I can do this is because I have an incredible partner who doesn't give me a guilt trip about working. She actually really supports and encourages me. The reason why there is a future in the first place is because my wife had made this comment many years ago while I was teaching. And she said, it's great that you're teaching a few students, but I think you have a gift and you need to teach the world. And like all things that you hear from your wife or your parents, you're like, I don't want to do that. What do you mean? And they kind of challenge you a little bit. And after I was able to deal with that, I started thinking, she's right. I do need to start thinking about this. I don't want to get on camera. I don't want to produce content like this. I was really comfortable working in a safe little bubble. But because of that, there is a future channel, and 200,000 of you guys that are watching this, not on a daily basis, but on a regular basis. So that's how we've been able to find that balance. I also think that it's important to kind of integrate your work life and your personal life together as much as possible. I know some people think that you can compartmentalize it, like when I go to work, I work, and when I'm at home, I'm at home, but I like the commingling of these two things. Case in point, Mattias has his own YouTube channel called Battlez with a Z, little plug, right, boy? What do you do on your show, boy?
I do drawings.
Anything else?
Soon to be more.
He's a man of mystery. That's right. Ladies like a little mystery. Good job, boy. So now he's asking me about how he should work on his channel and all this social media stuff. He's like, Dad, you need to mention me. You need to talk about me. You need to shout me out, Dad. I'm like, well, yo, boy, I don't shout anybody out. You got to do some quality work before I shout you out. So now our worlds are mixing together. And you can see all the cameras, all the writing and the production. He's watching the live streams. He's making fun of me. It's all good. And that's how we're kind of mixing things together. Jessie, you have anything you want to add to that?
No. I don't know what. You can ask me questions. There's so many things to talk about.
How do you feel when I'm focused so much on building the company? Keep the mic closer to your face, please.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I feel good because you are doing something that you love, and I love to see that you're happy, and then you're out there helping people. And I like to share you.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that a little bit later. To what extent? Are there boundaries to this? Sharing, honey? This is actually news to me, you guys, so we will have to talk about this a little bit more later. Okay. How is Chris doing as a husband? Nathan Buxton wants to know.
As a husband, I think I have
1 to 10.
10.
Yeah, thank you. I'm not talking about last night. I mean overall. Honey, I'm talking about overall.
Yeah, I learned how he is and how to love him the way he is, and then I think we had the learning curve, but now I feel like we're at the perfect place.
I agree. Thanks. Hey, buddy, I want to ask you a little question. You give him the mic. Hold the mic close to your face. How's it feel to have me running around doing a show, or maybe now I'm not always around to do drawings with you or play softball or whatever it is that you like to do? How does it feel?
Normal.
Do you want more of something, less of something else?
I want you to play games with me more.
Yeah, you did ask me the other day. You used to play Skyrim all the time, Dad, and he would sit on the couch and watch me school some, what did you call it? School some dragons, the undead, and get out of my face. But the problem is that would suck up hours of my day, hours. And sometimes you'd start out at 9 p.m. and you'd wake up and it's like 3 a.m. and you're still on the controller. I just have to dedicate my time to doing something I think that's more helpful to our cause, and our cause is really to fundamentally change and disrupt education. So for now, I have to give up some of my pursuits, my pleasures in playing games, I think, unless I can figure out a way to combine that too. So you never know. Maybe we need to play some video games online and share it with the people. Yeah. What do you think?
I think that'd be cool. And I have to say, one of the awesome things about working here is I feel like my family is always welcome. And I see your kids around here all the time. So how do you guys feel about that? I mean, do you guys like coming into the office?
I do.
Why?
Because there's an Xbox here.
What else? What else?
Because you have a ping pong table.
What else? Go down the laundry list, dude.
And a lot of yoga balls.
Uh-oh.
We have a clip of that.
Yoga balls. What are you guys doing with yoga balls?
All right, let's play.
Hey, don't you know you have to wear shoes at the office? There's a professional office decorum, and you've broken that rule, my friend. Are you wearing shoes right now?
Yeah.
The open-toe shoes are not considered shoes, by the way. All right, Ben, do we want to talk about your family and how they're dealing with all this?
Yeah, definitely. Let me go get them. And I will.
I hear your daughter like running around somewhere. Okay, should we play another clip? Or?
Yeah, in the meantime, let's see Matthew breakdancing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Matthew's hidden skill.
Can we see it live today, too?
No. Matthew.
Dance battle. We want to prep you for a dance battle. Oh, you don't have to be ready yet. Somebody just tipped us $10. It's a dance battle, so you're going to have to come here and pop and lock. Get the camera. Yeah, set it up for over there. Don't cut to it just yet.
Hold on.
Danny asked for it.
Matt, hold on. Let's answer this question, and then we're gonna forget it. They say, let's go. Throw the coffee cup down. Let's do it right now. Put it down. I don't care if you warmed up or not. Put the cup down.
Make sure the cup is front and
dude.
center, though.
Do some pop and rock, body lock. Let's do it. And Ben's gonna respond to you.
I think my knees are gonna crack.
All right, do it. Go wide. Here we go, guys. Do it. That's what they're saying.
You need a song?
I don't know.
There he goes. He's ready to go, you guys. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. No, he's just getting warmed up, you guys. That's just the opening move. All right. Woo! Oh, this is funny.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Dario's like, imagine what they'll do for $20. You know what? It's not what we'll do for $20. What will we do for another 100 subscribers is the critical question. All right, good job, Matthew.
Matthew, that was amazing.
Sorry for putting you on the spotlight there. You did great. Those of you guys who don't know this, Matthew is part of a b-boy crew. They regularly dance in competitions, so this is not just like on the spot. He made that up.
I just made it up.
Just made it up. He's good. Okay, so Ben, Elise, and Baby Willow's here. How's it feel sharing your man with the office in the future?
It's okay. I'm learning to share the love.
Yeah? You need to keep the mic consistently from your face like a professional. I noticed you came in here as a Caucasian person, but right now you look a little more Native American.
I know.
Like, what's going on there? Why is your face all red?
I don't like being on live video.
You could look at that camera. That'd be even better.
Thank you.
You're not going to break out in hives, are you?
I know.
You all right?
No, yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Any requests for Mr. Burns?
No.
You sure? You're allowed to say it.
I'm not prepared.
You guys, you know what's going to happen? People are going to watch this like, Ben and Chris married the most docile women on the planet. They're so subservient, and you do not even know the truth. It is so far from the truth.
Hey, Willow, do you like to come to work with Daddy?
Look.
Yeah? Is it good?
Good.
Yeah, it's good.
I like
You want to touch it? Okay, Ben, people are saying, nice triceps. And Ben, you've lost a lot of weight. How much weight have you lost so far?
I've lost 63 pounds.
63 pounds. That's more than my child weighs right now. So you've lost Mattias, basically. All right. All right, don't lose children. Okay, do you have an ultimate goal that you're trying to hit with your weight there?
Yeah, I have another 50 pounds to go.
50 pounds. Mm-hmm. So you're a little bit beyond the halfway point.
Yep.
I'm not sure anybody on this channel is going to recognize you when you lose another 50 pounds.
That's the goal. That's the goal. I'm going to lose all the weight and shave the beard.
No.
And then no one will know.
Now, you guys don't know this, but Ben has a special suit. Like a suit like he's going to wear when he's able to fit back into it. A suit that he probably had many, many years ago. So he's going to get into the best shape of his life. So what I'm saying here, to kind of wrap up this part of it, is that the future is not just good for your brain, it's good for your heart, your health, and your family. Anybody buying that? Never mind. I'll stop selling. What's the next? It is a stretch? Hey, guys, be easy on me. Be easy on me. People are saying do not shave the beard. You know what? The funny thing is, they own your beard more than you own it.
I know.
So.
Every time I think about shaving it off, it's like I can't do that to the people, the future family.
You're so thoughtful, Ben. I just do what I want. All right. Excellent. Let's keep going. Let's move on. What else we got?
Well, let's talk about our favorite moments in the show. So I'm going to hand it over to Stuart.
Is this for real now, or is this disaster?
No, this is the favorite moments in the show.
Favorite moments. Okay, let's go.
So Stuart, favorite
what
moment this year?
So my favorite moment comes from when we were shooting the drop videos. In the second drop video, there's a segment where Molly is on the train station platform and she's waiting for the drop. Ben is supposed to come over and put the package down and then walk away, and then Molly's supposed to take the package and go. Excuse me. We were all set up. This is all from like the POV of Jon, who's supposed to be spying on them. He's supposed to be trying to intercept the package that Molly's getting. So we have the camera set up as the POV of Jon. Molly's on the platform, and we're ready to go. And all of a sudden, the train starts coming in. And me and Aaron are sitting there going, please, please, please let them, like, improv this into something amazing. And that's exactly what they did.
And we were sitting there, like, we were acting, and we were like, oh, my God, I hope they keep filming this. I hope they don't stop. Dear Lord, please let them keep going.
Perfect moment.
It was.
Here we have it. Ready?
Oh, I think the train is coming.
Just want to play it out.
It was actually like lost.
Might work, yeah.
Wish I had a walk. I could talk to him on. If we could, man, I hope.
What do you hope he does?
I'm hoping that he walks out and leaves the bag, and then she waits until the train leaves and then picks up. Yeah, I know. Maybe they'll pick up on it.
Dude, how did it feel in that moment?
It was like fireworks going off. Like when that train left and like Molly was there and she picks up the bag, I was like, yes, finally. And I mean, obviously in the final cut, like we cut out, a lot of the train going and everything to make it shorter, but it was just one of those like perfect moments that you could not hope for, would happen any other way. Like it was just amazing. It was perfect.
Are you getting choked up here, Stuart?
A little bit.
Oh
yeah.
my God!
It was
Like,
so
you guys-
perfect that
I have to.
there's a little tear.
Suck it inside, my friend. Just pull it back in. No, I have to say this. After that big setup, I was like watching, like Ben just walked out of the frame, and I didn't see any of it because the train was covering the whole thing.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. We cut it so that the train looked like it came up and then left immeditely.
But where was all this acting happening? Basically, you just left the bag and walked off.
We were acting.
Oh, this is not Masterpiece Theater, you guys.
Yeah, but see, the train, we weren't expecting the train to show up when it
totally
did.
random.
So we couldn't signal them because we were too far away. We couldn't yell to them. We couldn't signal them or anything. So we were just kind of like crossing our fingers the whole time and just hoping that they would pick up on where we were going, and they did.
Great. So they did that. What else we got?
Aaron, what is your favorite moment in the past year?
Does he have a
on
mic?
the
Is
show?
the mic on?
Yeah.
All right, get in there.
The things that you caught kind of behind the scenes.
Right, so I was
Play the clip. Can I cut away from that?
Yeah. Okay, I'll confirm that. That's something we'll have superintendent day today.
No, let's hold off on that because I don't know all the other ones we need.
Do we think we'd have by tomorrow?
Yeah,
I feel like
that's more realistic.
Comfortably tomorrow, do our best today, but comfortably tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Great. Grand, wonderful.
Look at Scott's new shirt. Isn't it cool?
you look sharp, man. I like that shirt.
Thank you. Greg said I look like a Nazi.
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
That was shot. Was he like pressuring you to get that thing in by today? I mean, was that the classic Scott pressure?
I'll be honest, I was reading the comments and not paying attention. But to answer your question, Ben, absolutely, yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Does he do that often? Where you're
Totally
like,
normal.
no, we'll do it at the end of the week, and he's like, okay, today?
Yeah, and then I walk away just like, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
The Life at Blind stuff, it kind of got in the way of some of the blind work, didn't it? Like, people were not impressed with you walking around with a camera.
don't shoot me. Shoot like this is
How are you planning on using all this footage?
It's like The Office.
'Cause I feel the need to reiterate that I like really do not want to be on video. It still opens me up and like makes me vulnerable to like a ton of abuse that I just like don't want in my life.
That pretty much sums it up, Ben.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Okay, before we watch more video clips, and I think we only have a couple of more. When I say couple, I mean 2, I believe. That if somebody wants to encourage Aaron to explore his full potential, they think Aaron wants to leave the nest and they want him to fly the coop. Aaron, are you paying attention? They saw that episode when Aaron's talking about not feeling fulfilled, that he's Han Solo and he's just doing monkey work here. And there's bigger things for him. So they might even feel like he's like suffering from Stockholm syndrome, where the kidnapped and oppressed, like he can't see right from wrong anymore. Aaron, I just want to give you this opportunity, give him the mic, give you this opportunity. Okay, Aaron, say that whole bit again. Say it to this camera.
Sit right here.
Oh, let me just make it wider real quick.
No. Just sit down, dude. Just sit down. Come on. All right, tell your story. Go ahead.
So from the top, so I just do a lot of manual labor tasks around here, like setting up lights and tripods and all this wirecast cables and stuff. And I've been doing it for a while, and it was cool at the beginning because I kind of just wanted to fit in here and help out however I can. But now I feel like I want more of a, I don't know, I want to move up, be more like a Ben or a Matthew or something, help out with the higher level facilitating and thinking sort of tasks. So I want to move in to start doing that. And I just want to say, I don't feel like this was imposed on me or anything. I mean, this is just something I've been realizing, and I just, want to start to take steps to move up,
Okay, so shortly after the broadcast, you, me, and Molly, we sat down, we talked about what else you could be doing and to start to do more of the thinking work. And I think we came upon something that you got really excited about, but maybe that's changed for you. Molly started working on a deck, and you said, I want to do that too. I want to read books, and I want to summarize my thoughts and put them into a deck for you so that I'm contributing in other ways besides the manual labor parts. And we also talked about off air that we probably need to bring in another videographer to fill the shoes that you used to do, and so that you're getting some support there. Did we talk about that, and you want to address that at all?
Yeah, address that, let me think.
Or respond to it.
Yeah, I think that'd be great if we brought someone in to do the more, I don't know.
It's called
how to say it.
cinematography.
Well, no, but like setting up the tripods and the cables and stuff. I remember when Andrew was here, I learned everything from Andrew Trong, who's a great guy. What's up if you're watching? But like, he would just do everything, and I would just watch him do it, and then after a while, I could set up everything, and then he would just come in and tweak it and do the painting with light and really make people look good. Just go the extra 10% that makes it look pro. And then we had a good setup going. I would do all that kind of physical, move the tripods, plug them in, everything, cameras, and then he would do the artistic sort of part. And now I feel like I could move into the artistic sort of part, and someone else could do the Aaron work.
Yeah, it's a natural cycle. So
yeah, it's a natural cycle.
You helped Andrew. You grew into replacing Andrew's position here, and now we need somebody to fill in the gap that you're going to leave behind. Yeah. Right? And where's Andrew today?
I think he's shooting movies in China.
Basically, he's no longer here, but
He's no
that's
longer
okay.
here.
That's all right. So maybe that's the path for you. I don't know.
No, I mean, hold on. No,
Whoa.
see, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say that. Like, Andrew took a sort of different path. Like, he's really likes to shoot things. And I'm starting to question whether that's what I want to make my life about, is shooting things.
That's very interesting. So you mean I'm so good at my job that you came into this company 2 years ago and said, I would like to learn how to shoot, and this would be my dream to do, because I left this field of finance behind for this pursuit of the creative part. Now that we got you here, you're like, I don't know if I want to do that. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, no, I like shooting, but the thing is, I don't know how far I can really go with shooting, and I'm happy to do it, and I like doing it. But at the same time, I feel like if I want to move up in my life, in my career, and be more respected and get smarter, maybe that's not the area to move into. Maybe, you know, creating decks and putting together information and talking to people, onboarding clients, facilitating, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Seems like maybe I want to get more into that and keep this as my hard skill, the cinematography. I don't know. I
Okay.
wanted to talk to you about it. Maybe in
We're talking
private.
about it right now, aren't we? Live? Live, aren't we talking about it?
Yeah, it's cool. We can talk live. That's cool.
We are.
I'm starting to help out with that more too.
Yeah,
You like doing
Erica's
that.
been great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Little
I'm learning
bumps
more
along
about
the road, you know, we can
Yeah,
discuss
yeah.
that later.
It's not going to be perfect right off the bat, man.
Right, and it shouldn't be. It's fine.
So Shauna is saying, don't paint him into a corner. So I want to talk about a couple of things. When I say many, like 2 years ago, Aaron's dream was just to get a job, to get paid to do something creative and not to sit in a desk. And it came to a point where we're sitting here at Tender Greens, we're getting in line, and Aaron comes in with a suit. I've never seen him wear a suit in his life. And what are you doing? So I'm interviewing. Like, why are you interviewing? I need to make money. I need a job. And I leaned into him. I said, look, I would do everything in my power to help you make a living doing the things that you're passionate about. And he looked at me. I'm not saying like two men were having a moment, but some things were exchanged in that thing. And I said, do you trust me? He said, I trust you. And have I been true to my word so far, Aaron?
You have been, man. You have.
And so this is how you repay me.
No,
I'm just
hold
kidding.
on.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Wait, hold on. Sorry, there's something in my back. I think it's a knife.
No, dude, can I say one more
Yeah,
thing?
go ahead. You can say anything you want. I'm just messing around with you.
It's like when it was just me, you, and Jose back in the day, real scrappy operation, making like $5,000 a month on
A year.
on a good month. Yeah, like it was cool, you know. And then I kind of had these big dreams that like once this thing's like multi-million, we'd be up in like a big building somewhere, and I'd be like your side guy in a suit, you know, managing stuff, whatever. And then, but then, you know, fast forward a few years down the line, and
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years down the line, and now I'm the guy rolling up cables and stuff, and it's like, I don't know, you know, I don't know if I'm on the trajectory for being in the suite, or if I'm more
In the basement?
Yeah.
You want to be in the penthouse
This
with
is
me.
a feeling, man. You know, that's it. That's all it is.
I get it. Okay, so a couple of things I want to talk to you about. One is, and I've said this before in case you guys missed this, is that to be a cinematographer is a great profession, and I think there's still, the ceiling is so high because you've not reached to the pinnacle of the mountain. You've not shot music videos or commercials or short films or feature films. There's a lot of room to grow, but I also respect the fact that you might be thinking, and this is probably a good time for us to have this discussion, that this might not be in the cards for you, that this is not the thing that you obsess over. And I'll give you a hard time all the time. I'll say something like, Aaron, if you want to be a better cinematographer, study what cinematographers do. You should be spending all your time on YouTube learning about your craft and perfecting it. But maybe as you're getting better at it, you're starting to think, I don't want to do this. I want to do something else. And that's totally okay. Just realize one thing too. As you change the lanes, you kind of begin again. You're going to start at the bottom and you're going to climb yourself back to the top. So you studied finance. That didn't work for you. Now you're doing cinematography. It is working for you. As you guys can tell, Aaron's lighting game is going up and up. His audio game, not so much, but his lighting game is getting higher and higher, right? So before he gets to the next level, which is where Andrew wound up saying, I have good skills. I think I'm going to go independent, and we've hired Andrew back to do commercials for us or shoot videos for us, and he's been great. So that's the path. So he stayed in the lane. He focused in on that. But I want to address the comments like, stop painting Aaron into a corner. These are not corners I paint people into. You guys are mischaracterizing. He came to me and said, please help me achieve this. And I said, I will help you.
This is true. Chris, you've
I will
helped
help
me.
you.
Whatever I want to do, you help me figure it out.
That's
you give
right.
me books, you talk to me. It's been great. But at the same time, I feel like it's all your teachings that have kind of made me want to rethink. Like, I'm like a maker. I make videos. And, you're always talking about. You got to
Okay.
elevate yourself.
Can you use the power of making videos to be a storyteller? Can you be a storyteller? So right now you're stuck on this side where the ideas come from other people and then you help to realize that vision. But you're not the one who's come in and is like, I've got this idea, I'm going to make X, Y, and Z. I've studied these things, this is going to work. What do you think? And then I would say, yeah, I love it, let's do it. Let's make it happen. So that's the natural arc. I don't want to dwell on this too long. I think this is a good opportunity for us to cut to another video, but I'll give you your last thoughts.
Last thoughts?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I appreciate you talking to me about this, because and yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Great. Well said. All right. Hey, go back to cutting the audio. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Ben, we got another 2 clips, and then I have a lot of questions. We want to give away stuff, too, so you got to let me know when we can do that.
Well, I think that it's a good time to kind of wrap up the clips with our last one, which is a look at 2017 by the numbers. Erica,
ooh, I'm excited about this.
2017 was an incredible year for us. Here's a look at the past 12 months in the future by the numbers. 55,000. That's how many YouTube subscribers we started the year out with. 100. That's how many days in 2017 it took to hit 100,000 YouTube subscribers. That's right, 100 days exactly. 280. That's how many videos we uploaded to YouTube this year, and counting. 66 million is how many minutes you guys watched our content on YouTube alone. 1 is the loneliest number, but also how many silver YouTube play buttons we won. 200,000, that's how many subscribers we hit on December 9th. 48,234 is how many people follow us on Facebook. 17,800, that's how many followers we have on Instagram. 355% is how much revenue growth we've experienced this year. 8 is the number of new kits and courses we launched in 2017. 11, that's how many pieces of future gear we've added to the store. 4, that's how many people we hired this year. And it's also the number of viral videos we've produced this year, which leads us to 3.5 million is the number of views our pricing design video has on Facebook alone. And last but certainly not least, 592. That's how many amazing people enrolled in our sustaining membership. That was a look at 2017 by the numbers.
All right. I like that. Somebody wants to know what your social security number is, Ben. If you're gonna give numbers, give them your social security number. You guys.
I need that field where it says enter the amount of dollars that you want by your social security number.
Yeah.
Fill that out.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so I guess that's the end of the clips. That was a fun look back at 2017. I can only imagine how crazy 2018 is. But I also envision it being not that different. Molly will still have her bloopers. Aaron will still stare blankly at the camera with his big bushy hair. We could potentially still be talking about the same kinds of issues. And Eric will probably be still saying welcome to awkwardness. So some things will change and some things will. But I'm looking forward to growing the team. I'm looking forward to having more sustaining members to support us and to gain more subscribers, to continue to deliver content that you guys find to be valuable. So thank you for everybody that's tuned in thus far for 2017. What else we got, Ben?
That's it. I think we should give some stuff away.
All right, let's do that. And in between giving stuff away, Molly promises not to break the phone. She could break the internet, but she is not going to break the phone this time. And then I want to answer some questions. There's some really interesting things coming up. So what we're going to do, Molly, I'm going to give anybody that calls in that is the specific number, when you're prompted to, don't do it right now, your choice of a Blair Ends Win Without Pitching Manifesto book, one of the posters that are on the wall. You can also get one of these caps, and we'll work out whatever color you want. This is the one I just grabbed, or one of our t-shirts. So if we have the size and design still in stock, we'll send it to you, or one of the posters or the notebooks, basically one of the merch things that we have available, okay? So what number are we gonna wait for, Molly?
Let's do
He's 11. He's 11.
11.
So caller 11.
Caller number
I
11.
thought you elbowed him because you're like, I need help, little buddy.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I
he
was
looked
gonna
at you
say,
like,
you
what?
give a number.
What, girl?
11.
11. Okay, so caller 11. Let's bring up the phone number. What's the number? The graphic is here. 424-537-3377. Caller number 11. You have to be a sustaining member to win, so one of you 537 lovely people who have decided to become a sustaining member, thank you so much. And we're going to give you something to caller number 11. Caller number 11. So let's go. I'll put on some music here. There's caller number 1. Good. They know. Good job, you guys. Woo! You just know. It's caller number 1. There's a little bit of a delay. Caller number 2 just came in. Hang up on them. Molly, you have to keep the mic close to your face if you want to say something.
Caller number 3.
Caller number 3 just came in.
Well, you guys just straight hang up on them.
Yeah.
We do. What else are we going to do?
I mean, when they get
We got to
close.
make room for the next person.
Okay. And caller number 4.
Nice. It's working.
Hope it doesn't break. Caller number 5.
Caller number 5.
You are caller number 5. I'm sorry. Caller number 6.
Caller number 6. We're getting
Goodbye.
somewhat close. Goodbye. Molly's bringing a little more sass.
Caller
with
number
each-
7. You're number 7. Sorry. 8. Coming in. Sorry, you're caller number 10. You're caller number 10.
This is
So
it.
sorry.
Jesse's so stressed out for you right now. Caller number 11. Next call gets it.
Next call gets
This is
it.
usually when Molly just dumps the phone in
Yeah,
it and the
then
show
the-
is
then the
over.
phone breaks.
Molly, mic close to mouth.
Sorry, call it.
It'll be years before we learn that. Caller jam.
Come on.
Come on, next one.
Come on.
This is it. And I'll get the money music going here. Ready?
Did I?
No.
No,
I'm
come
not
on.
doing anything. I'm just waiting. Come on.
Come on, caller
Come on,
11.
baby. You can do it.
This is it. Any minute
Oh
now.
my God.
See, this is what happened last time.
I know. Next
It
time.
didn't matter. Last time we had 6, and Molly would just hang up on the. And that was the end of the show.
Oh God. Come on, guys.
What's the phone number again? 424-537-3377. Don't call,
No.
Jesse. Don't screw it up. Don't jam it up.
Oh my God. It's empty.
All right. Maybe it's this point in time we can answer some questions. Let's go to the comments. Matthew, any good comments so far from YouTube, Facebook, or on Twitch?
So when we were going over the numbers, one thing that people were curious about was how many coaching calls did you do this year?
Ooh. Forgot about
Too many? I don't know. I had a number somewhere. Ben, you know?
Yeah, I think I did 12.
You did personally 12?
Personally 12. I have 4 consultees.
Matthew, what about you?
I think I did 2 or 3.
And one more, right?
Something like
one
that.
more is
One
coming
more
to you.
to go,
that we're
yeah.
waiting, yeah. And yeah, Matthew is sick. That's not a new B-boy look, you guys. I don't know how many calls I've done. I would say north of 30. Could be even higher. I feel like I do them all the time, though. I have no idea.
All hours, too.
Sometimes in person.
Yeah.
Molly, people said the number is unavailable. They're calling and
See,
saying
I told you. Molly
Not
does
available.
it every single time.
Maybe it just shuts down.
No, it doesn't. That's okay.
No, Jessie saw me. I did not do anything besides her.
Why are you pulling my wife into the situation?
Because I love her.
Well,
bringing her down with me.
She was sitting there right next to you. All right, any other comments or questions, you guys?
Everybody's trying to call right now, but it's not going through. Somebody said we ran out of prepaid minutes.
I get all the free stuff.
Well, if we can't give something away, let's do something else. I'll read some comments from people who send us messages on YouTube. Okay. So what are you doing?
What's the passcode?
Don't you know the
You know,
password?
one question that I get a lot on every single one of my videos is
disabled it.
what products do I use in my beard? And guys, I don't know why we ask each other this, but I have to say nothing. I just use shampoo and conditioner. That's it. It is this luscious all on its own. Beautiful. Seriously, every video somebody asks. I'm not lying.
Chris, any plans to open an office in China? Asked by Pablo Villa. Pablo Villa wants to know if we're opening up an office in China. Well, since my Chinese, my Mandarin is most excellent, 大家好. I don't know. Why would you ask if we want to open an office? We're trying to be as virtual as possible, so the brick and mortar options aren't as appealing to us. It's expensive. It requires us to physically be there. But there is good news, and I'm going to find this information in a little bit. Somebody has gone on to translate our episodes into Mandarin, and it's being shared natively. So I'm going to pull up my email. So some of you guys do something right now while I figure out who's doing this for us. Thank you guys for filling dead air.
Yeah, Matthew, you got any other
There's like 10 of you.
or questions coming in?
Some people are asking, Lucky Chen, are we planning to do any more meetups for designers in Cali?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Future conference?
Yes. We're planning a whole bunch of events for 2018. So the best way that you can get the most up-to-date information is to subscribe to our newsletter. And if you go to thefuture.com, it's everywhere. It's in the footer. Sometimes it's in a popover. Subscribe, and you'll know.
Yeah. Any dates for those things or not yet?
No dates yet.
Nothing.
No
locked.
dates yet.
But we do have
Jessie.
something in the
Jessie?
works. Okay.
Okay, so here it is. This is the person. Her name, I believe it's her. Her name is C.U. Lee, S-I-Y-U Lee. I want to give a shout out to her and her group. They're at the UISDC. If you guys want to check it out for all our Mandarin-speaking friends, it is at weibo.com/UI design, and you can check out her channel and the episodes that she's had translated for us. I think there are over a half a dozen. There's some hilarious comments. Mr. Ben Burns and his beard, all kinds of things coming from our Chinese fans. So I just want to let you guys know, go to Weibo, which is spelled weibo.com/UI design, and there's a bunch of comments in there.
That's so great.
It is pretty cool.
I think while we're filling the air here, I think people are still trying to call, not sure what's going on. But I think on...
Just give me your phone number, Molly.
That's dangerous.
Molly,
that's dangerous.
Why is it every time the one before it just blows up? I can predict it. It'd be 3 calls, and did you unlock it and figure it out? It says it's disactivated.
No, it's unactivated because maybe the tried to lock so many times.
Who tried to type in the password incorrectly so many times?
I gave it to you once and it said it wasn't what you typed in.
All right. We probably just need to figure out a better way to give people...
Maybe that's not the password, Jesse. You only know I only have 2 passwords, so you can try both. All right. Yeah. While we're doing that, I can read some comments. Otherwise, Matthew, what else we got?
I have a question that comes up on a lot of videos that I see, and it's why don't we see you guys more? Me, Matthew, Greg, Stuart. So I'm gonna send that your way.
Right.
Why don't
Great
we
question.
see you guys more?
Matthew, you go first.
I'll go first. I think because 100% of our time is running blind. Now that Chris, even though he's running both companies, he's tried to do his best to relieve himself of a lot of as many tasks as possible from blind so that he can give it back to you guys at the future. So now Chris's time, almost 100% of it, is dedicated towards building the future. So a lot of the leftover tasks is just us trying to figure out now how do we run blind. So I think a lot of our time is taken up from that. Of course, any free time that we do have in between projects or things that we can kind of plan for, we make time for the channel, like creating courses and also just guest starring here on some of the live streams wherever we can. We try and sit in, and we hope to do more of that, I guess, as we progress in the future. The more both companies continue to grow, maybe some of the tasks will get lifted off of our plates, and then we can contribute more to the future. So those are things that I think are contributing factors to why we're not always on the show as much as Chris and the rest of the Dream Team.
So I'm going to ask a follow-up of Greg. Those kind of tasks that Matthew talks about that really fill your day, what are some of those things? Like, can you describe those items?
What are some of the things that fill my day?
What do you do, man?
What do I do all day? Well, coincidentally, I made a video that explains just that. And after watching it, it probably just looks like I take apart hard drives every day, which is not true at all. You know, as Matthew said, you know, we've been fortunate enough this year to be quite busy. And someone asked, like, what is your New Year's resolution? And mine is to be more present here on the future in front of the camera talking into a microphone. So hopefully you'll see more of me. But day to day, so many phone calls. I think email is a ridiculous thing that keeps me occupied, like throughout the day. Yeah. Like I've literally spent 35 minutes crafting an email, which makes me crazy to even say that out loud and think about. Yeah. And you know, talking with the team, making sure everyone is headed the right direction and has what they need to make progress. And tons of other things I'm sure I'm forgetting right now.
Right. And Stuart, you're kind of in a different position. Oh, did you want to add something there? Okay. Stuart, you're kind of in a different role there. We don't see you on air a lot, but I know you're busy. Do we just keep you locked in the cave there? I mean, what is that?
There's always stuff to be edited. I mean, there's always more content that's being made. So I think that part of the reason that I'm not on the show is just because there's just a consistent river that's flowing, you know, and everybody else.
Stop talking about my bowel movement. No, I'm just kidding. Go on.
You know, everybody else is filling into their places, and this is, you know, that is part of my place, is dealing with that river of content.
Yeah, so everything that they see on the channel, you've watched 2, 3, 4 times over trying to edit things down. So if they can imagine that, that's a lot of time.
4 times is an understatement. Yeah. Like every video that you see, I've watched it 20 times at least, minimum. So
that's right. Yeah. What other questions we got? Anything coming in?
No, I have a bunch of things to address.
Oh, okay.
I think we finally unlocked the phone again because there is some poor attempts at the password. I do know what the password is, so talk to me afterwards. And then, Molly, you do own the phone. You can change it to any password you want. Okay, after that. So hopefully the phone will be up in a second. So once it's up and you guys call, whoever calls in first, because that's where we left it off, it always seems to happen in a very cliffhanger-like moment right before there's the winner. There's a couple of questions. One, since we have Jessie here, she's going to need the mic.
Okay.
Which is, Jessie, how does it, did you ever feel like you were second to Chris and his design career? This has come from Blaze Marita. This is a question specifically for you, Jessie.
Second?
Did you ever feel like you are second to Chris?
Okay, yeah.
His design career.
Right. I don't feel the need to be first, second, or third. I think we just, each individual being in this world, try to do things that we enjoy. So I don't know if being the first is my goal, or that would be make me happier, or even being the second will make me sad. I don't see it this way. So does that answer the question?
Let me try to ask the question in a slightly different way.
Okay.
Do you feel like I prioritize my career ahead of you and the family? And how does that make you feel? Or did you already understand that question? You already answered it.
Yeah, it's the same. Basically, whatever you prioritize is what you love. And if I love you, I will want you to prioritize whatever that you love the most. And seeing you happy, that is also my happiness. So, does that make sense?
Makes sense to me. Okay. Somebody asked this question about the New Year's resolution, and Greg had said to be more present on the show. I just want to say this one thing, guys. I don't believe in New Year's resolution. Why do you wait 364 days to start your life? Today's the day. Have a New Year's resolution every single day of your life.
Yeah,
Ben, back to you.
Well, I just wanted to flip the question of, do your spouses fill in, you know, more support role, or do they come in second to the newer guys that are newly married this year? So Greg and Matthew.
Ooh. Dangerous question.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, what was the question?
Chris, can you rephrase the question? I think it was basically like, do your spouses feel like they're in a secondary or support role all the time, in reference to your career and your career status?
Is
that something that you deal with?
No, not really, and I certainly don't want to speak for my wife here. So I don't know. I hope not. I like to think I have a healthy balance of career drive and commitment to my marriage, and it's still very new. So to be honest, we're figuring that out. But so far so good. Matt, you have anything you want to add?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to speak for Belinda, but at the same time, I know there are.
Just speak for them.
No, I know there are taxing.
They don't watch our show
I know
anyways.
there's taxing times of the year. For instance, like usually my spring is very, very busy with E3 work for Blind, right? So with that, I usually give her a heads up, like, hey, it's that time of the year. These 2 months are going to be hectic. I'm apologizing in advance. I'm going to have some late nights here and there. I'm really sorry about that, and we're pretty open and transparent about our relationship, what's going on. So again, it's only been a year now, barely a year. So we're still figuring it out, but so far there's nothing that has gotten in the way where it's caused additional friction at home.
You just said goodbye to the best years of your life, because the honeymoon year.
Year one?
Year one. That's what they call the honeymoon phase. It just gets worse in year 2 through 5. And it'll come to some breaking point, and you will either break or you'll figure it out, and you'll come to this kind of natural cycle together. And I'm not kidding around, you guys. Jesse and I had to work through a lot of issues. There were moments when pizza boxes were thrown in the air. People were like storming out of the house and driving. Like, I don't know if she's going to come back. I have no idea. And I'll just sit here and wonder. Yeah.
Did we get this phone fixed?
We got a new phone number.
Hey-o.
Wait, are you serious?
That's my screen.
Okay.
Boom, new number.
First caller who calls this number is the winner.
213-364-9383. If you're an international caller, we're in the United States, so you will have to dial some extra digits, I think. We don't know what they are, so we're not going to tell you because we're not that cultured. 213-364. Okay, put on speaker. Put the mic next to it.
Hello?
Hello?
Are you a sustaining member?
I am.
All right.
Congratulations!
All right. Okay. Ask him what he wants.
What do you want?
The pitching with the manifesto.
Pitching manifesto. Boom, you got it.
Okay.
Okay, so Molly, you get his information, and we'll deal with this.
So Molly's going to go get his info.
Congrats, you guys. Congratulations.
All right, and it was a good pick.
And everybody stop calling for a second until we reset the clock.
Yeah.
Just chill out for right now. There's a bunch more comments and questions coming in on YouTube, and I just want to quickly knock those out. One, am I excited to go to the Philippines and Grafica Manila? You bet. I'm super excited, and I have Matthew to thank for helping to prepare me for what is to come. I'm super excited about it. It would be amazing if Molly could talk a little quieter or close the door when she's talking at full volume. That would be super awesome. Okay? And the other part is, am I bringing anybody with me? And the answer is no. I have nobody to bring with me. That's all I got in the budget. They just fly me, okay? All right, let's keep going. Matthew, you got anything?
Okay. One thing that came up earlier was regarding do we need help? Because we were talking about the numbers, how we've grown exponentially this year since the beginning, and going into 2018, obviously we're going to grow. With that growth, Ben and Chris, is there any thoughts on what kind of help, if people are looking at themselves and want to give to the future, or want to intern here or want to work for us, what kind of roles are we projecting that we would need in 2018?
Chris, you want to go first?
What roles do we need? I think we need a cinematographer to replace Aaron's job. We need a cinematographer. I think we're always in need of editors because, as Stuart has said, it's a diarrhea of content that's coming at him. And he's tired of what is this on my face? It's a golden stream of content. Is that what you're saying? No? No? Okay.
Oh.
All right, whatever. We're like showering content. No, okay. I'm out of metaphors here, okay? So we do need a cinematographer, I think, and we need an editor. And we need people who know how to write and produce content for the creative community. My dream would be to have, the smart people that do things for BuzzFeed or Vox or one of those other networks where they sit down, they do research, and they write, and they gather images. That would be awesome. A content writer, producer, editor, a predator, if you will, to help us make more content. That would be my needs because I'm in charge of content, and Mr. Ben Burns is in charge of marketing and sales. Go for it.
That's right. So right now I am looking for a marketing intern. We are actively seeking and interviewing this week. So we're looking for, the key is you have to be local here to get the job. So.
All right. That is key. We do need you to be here, unfortunately. So that eliminates a whole bunch of people. And it's sad to say that that is the case until we become an international operation. But if we get to 10,000 sustaining members, perhaps we can roll it out to India, to China, to Africa, and wherever else we need to be.
To
Help
Philippines.
us get there, you guys. To the Philippines. We can do this.
They want us
get
over
us to
there.
10,000 sustaining members, and we can do lots of things, because then we'll have the funds to do it. I want to say a couple of things, and Jesse, you need to get ready, get your mic. Oh, not me again. Zawadi says, I love Jesse's Chinese accent. If you guys don't know, Jesse's not Chinese. She does speak Mandarin, which you might be confused and forgiven for thinking she's Chinese. She's actually Taiwanese. Somebody's like, what? What accent? She doesn't have an accent. Chill out. Having said that, though, Jesse, to all our Mandarin viewers, our Mandarin friends, say some words in the native mother tongue. Go ahead.
谢谢你们收看 Future. Is that enough?
That's pretty short, honey.
Okay.
Give them a little bit more. Tell them how great I am.
Okay, how about I repeat the Weibo thing? The Weibo URL?
Just send messages of love and appreciation. Happy New Year.
Oh, you
Happy holidays.
I need to rehearse
Goshi,
this.
goshi, yo, give us the good stuff. Emily, get over here. Jesse's dropping the ball. Come on. Go ahead. Jesse?
What? I thought you were going to call Emily.
I did, but she's not here.
She's at lunch probably.
She's at lunch.
Gone. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I guess that's the end of that. All right, let's give away another thing.
Okay.
And this time we'll lower the number to?
2.
Really? 2?
How about just the first caller?
Matthew wants 1.
First caller. Let's just get it out of the way.
First caller. There's no mystery in that. There's
No,
no
it's-
drama.
I say
3.
number 2.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3? Okay, well, it's a
Oh
negotiation
my
between 2 and 4. Boom. Caller number 3, let's put up the phone number again,
Hold on,
please.
wait, don't. I'm not ready.
Always be ready. What do you have on your screen that's more important than his phone number? Okay, while she's doing that.
Okay, I'm ready.
It is.
Okay, here's the phone number, guys.
Caller number 3.
Number 3, lucky number 3, 213-364-9383. Call us right now. We're in the United States. Caller number 1.
This phone finally works.
It's been working.
No.
Wrong number, guys. 213
Okay, ready?
364-9383.
Hi, you're caller number 1. Sorry.
Aww.
Oh, you are caller number 2.
Boom,
Sorry.
here we go. Here we go.
Buffalo, New York. Hello.
Speakerphone, please.
It's Scott. Scott's calling in.
Hello.
Mattias.
Are you a sustaining member?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Woo!
What is your name? Where are you from? And what's your serial number? Social security number.
What's your name and where are you from?
Alex Bass. I'm the guy that was bugging Chris about the business partner thing the other day.
Who's this?
Alex Crass.
Alex wants to be my business partner?
Business partner.
Okay. All right. Well, are you a sustaining member? Did you call to win a prize?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, excellent. Well, congratulations. What do you want? Do you want a poster? Do you want a book, a T-shirt, a cap, a poster?
I want a poster that I can throw on my wall and always be a reminder to the future.
Okay, so do you want that special limited edition one that was designed by Min or something else?
Let's do that one. That sounds pretty cool.
Awesome. Okay. Molly will take your details quietly in the other room when she switches over to a regular telephone.
Quietly.
Quietly. Okay, awesome job, Alex. Congratulations. Okay.
What are the questions we have?
There's a lot of questions, man.
I
just
want
have
to answer some
be careful
questions.
to pick which one it is. Okay, here's one. What are your top 5 suggestions for design schools for graduate students?
Oh, I got to tap out of that one. I have no idea.
I'm just going to say, do you really want to go to grad school? Just saying?
Yeah.
Just saying. I think if there's a grad program, I would take it from a school that doesn't teach design. All right, let's move on.
Okay.
Sorry, that was harsh.
This is a good question.
Go ahead, Matt.
It's from Ashiwari Gaikwad. Hopefully I said that right. It's like, you guys keep teaching us, but when are you going to start testing us? Is there any kind of like examination or something where we could challenge the the audience? Because I know we did the logo design challenge, the Spartan challenge before, but I thought that was an interesting question.
The test, the idea of tests. I think one of the worst things about going to school, to be honest, is to be quizzed or to have to take a test. It's not necessarily an indicator of anything except for your ability to memorize and replicate and regurgitate the information you were given. And I'm not sure in design there are tests, Matthew. I think the real test is if you put what you've learned, the things that are in your head, into action. I've said this before, action beats intent. We all have ideas, but few of us act upon those ideas. You might have been Mark Zuckerberg. You could have created the next Facebook, but you didn't, and he did. So here's something I want you guys to think about. In Jim Rohn's book, he talks about this, and he defines wealth as your ability to convert your knowledge and your experience into capital and currency. See, I've learned lots of things in my life, but if I can't figure a way to convert it to create value for other people, then that knowledge isn't worth much until I'm able to figure it out. So how does one convert knowledge into capital and currency? Well, for example, for us, we've produced videos that you watch that then grows our audience, and we have sometimes sponsors who sponsor our show. We can do affiliate marketing. Those are easy things that you can do. You can take what you've learned, convert it into a course, a podcast, a how-to, a PDF. You can write articles, and then build up a following around the things that you have to share. So that's how you do it. So if there's ever a test, the test is put it into action. To take the things that we've shared with you, the lessons, and then to go and do something with it. That's it.
I think one follow-up that might be great to potentially incorporate into the programming next year is that as we end episodes, to summarize whatever the topic was, whether that's logo design or business of design, if you could challenge the audience at the end of each episode. It's like, I have one challenge for you guys to go out and do today. One thing that you guys can apply automatically. Do this thing. And then report back. And we can have some kind of hashtag or something to follow up. It's like, hey, Chris, I did this thing, and here were the results. That could be really cool to start thinking about as we move into 2018. I'd love to hear more stories, because I think the topics we sometimes talk about is really big. It's really challenging for a lot of people to even immediately apply. But if we could probably give them something bite-sized for them to apply right away, and a challenge that everybody can follow and apply quickly, I think that might be nice to include.
Yeah, so we're not so good with the follow-up. So Matthew, if you are saying what I think you're saying, you're going to volunteer to follow up after each episode and create a community around the things that we asked you to do. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, or just at the end of the episode, it's like,
sure.
Okay, here's our challenge for you guys this week.
Yep.
Do this one thing.
You know what people don't realize is, even though Ben said the team has grown exponentially in size and in skill, that there's still only a handful of us. Currently, there are only 3 full-time people on the Future. Erica's a full-time freelancer, and then we may have an intern or 2 that come in to help us out. The rest of the team that you see here, they're not even part of the Future's payroll. So we have to make some really hard decisions. And I've asked Aaron on air to make hard decisions, and I have to do that myself. What is more valuable right now? How do we spend our time? Would you rather what people ask us to do, which is to fix our Facebook cover page thumbnail because it was bothering you on mobile? Would you rather us do that? Would you rather us follow up with you on homework assignments that you may or may not do? Or would you rather we make more content to teach you, to make more courses and kits to help you achieve whatever it is that you're trying to do? So that's the dilemma we're faced with every single day, because there are only 24 hours. We're all given the same amount of time each and every single day. And you can see we have really stepped up our content game. We're doing 3 live streams, and this week we're doing way more than 3 live streams a week. I'm lecturing, Matthew's lecturing, Greg is, Ben is. We're all out there into the world doing so. Matthew and Ben have also produced videos and have taken out time to write and produce that content. So right now, I believe our value, and correct me if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, let me have it. I believe the value is in creating content for you on platforms just like this. Let me know.
Everybody says more content.
That's what's coming in. You see, it's like, the thing is, there's another exercise that you guys can do. You can list down everything that you want to accomplish in your life in the next 1 to 10 years. You can write them all down. And what you'll soon realize is probably a lot of things that you want to accomplish are very short-term goals. And then you're always trying something, and you're never really making progress towards your ultimate goal. And that's where all the distractions come into play. You're busy doing things that don't really add up to your ultimate goal. And that's why helping you to realize what your goal is and focusing and working on that and not looking up until you're there, that's really important. Mr. Burns?
Do we have time for one more question?
One more question, then we should bounce, right?
Yeah, it's about 1:30.
One more question, one more giveaway, and we're going to say goodbye to 2017 and then see you on the flip side on 2018.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah, man.
So somebody hit me up with a really good question.
A good one.
Zawadi, are you serious?
What is
Zawadi
that?
says, challenge us to redesign the future logo. I don't think so. Let's move on.
Well, while we're waiting for the question.
Yes? Oh, yeah, let's do
Let's-
that.
let's
Let's
get
give the
more
phone number
giveaway.
one more time.
Okay.
One
Let's roll
more
that
time.
title. Caller number what?
2.
Caller number 2, Molly says, 213-364-9383. If you're a sustaining member, and only for sustaining members, please call us because we'll verify before we ship it to you. Caller number 2. First call in.
Oh.
You need the microphone.
Sorry, you're caller number 1. Oh. Hello.
Hey, we got 2.
Are you a sustaining member?
Molly learns to use iPhone.
What's your name? There's a call coming in. I can't come on the speaker. Hello. Hi. What's your name?
Well, could we hear it possibly?
Someone's calling in, so I can't put it on the speaker. Okay. I'll take care of this. Congratulations.
What's his name?
Wait, get him on the phone and come back. Molly, get him on the phone. We need to hear from him.
I know.
Okay. All right, let's see. Matthew, you get to pick the last question.
Hello. Hi. What's your name?
My name is Bao.
His name is Bao?
Yeah.
So can you turn it up a little louder? Is that
And
the
where are
max?
you from? Are you a sustaining member?
Yes, I am. I'm from Vancouver, BC.
All right, Vancouver, British Columbia. One of my favorite places. Ben Burns and I, we had a little love trip out there one time. Caught some fish.
Yeah.
All right, beautiful. So what do you want?
I'll take the poster.
He'll take the poster. Which poster? One of the future posters or the posters behind us on the wall? Hello?
Still there?
He's thinking it's a hard decision.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Molly, it would be helpful if
Okay,
you
the
said it.
posters behind us on the wall or one of the future posters?
I'll take one of the future posters.
Beautiful. All right. If you have any special requests in terms of us signing or anything, let Molly know, and we're going to send off Molly to collect your information. His name was Bao from British Columbia.
Bao from British Columbia.
Vancouver.
Yeah.
BC. All right. Our northern
awesome.
neighbors. Congratulations. Matthew, have we had enough time to take our
Yes.
last question?
I think we have a really good
All right, here we go.
question
This
here.
is the, let me give you the dramatic note.
This is a big one. I'll direct it to you first, Chris. What are your goals for 2018? What's on the horizon? What do you have planned? What's top of mind? What are you going to tackle when we come back first thing?
Okay, so this is the goal for 2018, right? So there's a multitude of goals that we have. We have a subscriber goal. We want to get to 1 million subscribers. And we also want to grow the company to $1 million in revenue. I want to speak in 5 new cities that I've never been to before. And I think I'm already booked for that, so that's an easy goal to hit.
Check.
Right? I want to, what else do I want to do? I'm ready to start teaching in a classroom environment that we're going to build out a physical space so that some people can spend an extended amount of time here at the future and learn with us in the classroom of the future. I think that's enough for me.
That's awesome.
Ben Burns?
There's Willow.
Go ahead.
My goals, I'd like to have 3 more courses in the shop by the end of the year. I'd also like to speak twice this year.
Matthew, Greg, Stuart, we'll just pass the mic. Each one of you guys take a hit and go.
Yeah, I don't have any big goals yet. Just finish my motion design course. Maybe do one more in 2018.
Okay, so 2 courses. Beautiful. I love that. Greg?
I have a lot of goals. They're actually right here on my phone. I did this a week ago. So real quick, I want to make and release an online course for you guys. I want to give a talk in another country or another state. I want to draw something every day. I want to publish an art book or a comic or something tactile. I want to paint a mural. And I want to read at least one book every month, visit 3 new states, and camp in 3 new places that I've never camped at.
Those are good goals. Very well. Very good.
I was not aware that we were doing this, so I did not prepare anything. I think my big goal would just be to get our I guess our process a little bit more streamlined for how we create content, and just continue to bring up the quality level in what we're doing.
All right, love that. Molly?
I also have a list of
them.
goals right
Holy
here.
cow.
But I'm not going to read all these goals. They're personal.
Yeah, that'll be
some of
2019 when we finish those goals.
Become an art director. So that's, I know, it's like, some time away.
Your first goal should be keep the mic in front of you.
Okay. I want to be more of a co-host with Chris on the future.
I like that.
And to learn how to speak more articulately.
That's a goal.
That's my goal.
My goal for 2018 is to be able to speak more articulately.
Articulately. There you go.
Beautiful.
Check that off.
Polysyllabic words. Check that off. You did it. You did it. Smashing goals for 2018 and 2017. It's a beautiful thing, Molly. Awesome job. And they're like Chris Savage. I'm like, yeah, I know. Let's get over it. Ben Burns.
I think it's, I went.
Oh, you went. So Erica.
And then we're done.
And then Aaron. Wait.
Oh, and Aaron.
Aaron's goal is to keep his job, right? So,
I lost my camera.
Right?
I don't have a camera.
You don't have a camera, but you can still talk. Go ahead. Tell us your goals.
I wasn't aware we were doing this either.
There's usually a pattern that's established. 1, 2. Okay. Do you want to share any of your goals? To get a tan?
I hope to get better at cinematography, setting up.
Nice.
Setting up the live streams, get more comfortable with speaking, speak more articulately. See, I'm right there with you, Molly.
All right. We have the best broadcast personalities ever. Aaron, get over here. You're next.
And I hope to make more graphics in the videos to, just to spice them up a little bit.
We love that.
So it's not just talking head.
Yeah, motion design. Love it.
Yeah.
Okay, Aaron, get your head in the frame.
I'd like to improve my cinematography game also.
Beautiful.
Level up. What else I should think? I also want to become a better on-air personality and contribute more like a host like Molly does. Wants, like her goal, piggybacking off her goal. I also want...
Aaron, can you do me a favor? Could you sit next to Molly? I like your chemistry together. Just sit next to her. Because you're like a brother and sister on this show. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead. Aaron, what happened? You cut yourself out of frame? How did the framing? There you go. There you go.
All right. What do I want?
And Molly, get back in there.
I had one more big one I wanted to say. Oh, yeah. You said something you want, Chris.
Well, you have to keep the mic on you, dude.
Create more content?
Yes.
So I want to start creating content, too, for you guys. Coming up with stuff to shoot and then shooting it. So, yeah, coming up with more content.
Content creation.
Yeah.
You know what's the best part? When you have personal goals and your goals line up with the company's goals, that's how you move up in the world. It's that simple. If you're like, I want to be the world's best mime juggler, that's cool. But that isn't really, it's not what we're looking for. Not yet, at least. Not yet. So that's great. So you guys want to be better on camera, all of you guys. You want to help build up the production and produce content, create courses, and grow as a human being. And when you grow, the company grows. Period. Bottom line. Okay. I think we're ready to wrap up the show here, you guys. And I don't have an outro, so we'll have to play the default outro. I'm just queuing up Erica. Final thoughts, you guys? Anything? And then we're going to get out of here. We're going to go and have lunch.
It's been a great year. It has been a fantastic year.
It has.
So thanks to everybody. Thanks to the team. Thanks, Chris. Gosh.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. Thanks all around. Thanks to the people.
Jon Roth, if you're watching this, we love you.
Jon Roth, Mr. JR. Greg, Matthew?
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and hanging out all year long.
Matthew.
Yeah, I hope for much, much more in 2018. So thanks for supporting us, and hopefully we could do this on a grander scale next year.
Okay.
And
Erica, go ahead. Erica, go ahead.
I just want to thank everyone for welcoming me. I was the last one to be added, and I'm really excited to be here and learn more with everyone, and I'm happy to be a part of Matthew's course, and I hope to learn and grow with everyone else.
Beautiful. I love your optimism. It's infectious, and I love that. Okay, guys, people have wondered something. Like, Chris starts out the show with a smile and ends with a frown and an angry face, so for sure we're not going to end this video, the last video that we're going to do, 2018. See how hard I'm smiling right now? I'm going to smile so hard my cheeks are going to break open here. So, thank you to you guys, to this entire amazing, fantastic dream team. I also want to thank my wife for bringing my rat punk son in, Bear Battlez. He's prompted me to say it one more time, so there we are. For coming in and to showing a little bit more of my personal life on the channel. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in every single week the way you do. And love us, hate us, when you engage with us, it really makes us better. So please continue to do so. I look forward to the amazing guests that we're going to have on the show in 2018 and to be there for you along your step and along your journey. Thanks for welcoming us into your home, into your computers, into your car, wherever you're watching us from. And I want to wish you the very best happy holidays, happy new year, and God bless you. This is it for our broadcast for 2017. I want to remind you, you're not defined by your past. The future is what you make it. Goodbye.